Listen, bro, as I'm going through life and working with people, I hear valuable life stories and I learn even more valuable lessons. I decided to make these kind of less edited but really valuable videos for you. I'm not making any money from doing this, I just want to help people. I'm a man of God and I know that's my purpose on this planet Earth. So imagine this like sitting down with your older brother and having a valuable conversation where he's teaching you things. In this case, I'll play the role of the older brother. This previous phase of my life, this month or so, I finally started earning some money. Before this, I was as broke as it gets. I would literally go to my grandma and clean her whole house, so she would give me like 15 bucks. And I'll be saying the numbers in dollars so you can understand me, but the currency in my country is different. So I would go to her house and literally clean the whole thing, spend like a couple of hours doing that, so at the end she would give me like 15 bucks for the job done. I would repeat this process 2 times a month and believe it or not, I was surviving with less than 50 bucks per month. This past month or so I've made more than $3,000 and yeah, I know it's little money, but the average salary where I am from is 400 bucks and less. So, as I was saying, because I'm working with people, I get to hear their stories. And I was working with this lady, and in the middle of me massaging her, her phone rang. So I was like, "Do you want me to pass your phone to you?" And her answer literally changed my life. She said no. After 50 years of living life, I finally realized that I am the most important person in my life. No one is more valuable than I am. Now it's time for me to relax. These were her words. I listened to this and it hit me really hard because that same period I was literally working like 12 hours per day, and not only that, but I was working on 10 different things and trying to please everyone. So I was on the edge to burn out. Literally every moment I was awake I was working on something. Whether it's working with my clients, recording videos, editing them, writing scripts, whether it's working out or working on my other businesses, helping my father with his business or helping my mom around the house. I was literally on the edge to burn out and it happened. I got so tired that the last couple of days I was like a living zombie. I was so tired, sleepy, exhausted and angry all the time. Felt like I needed rest, but once I laid down I couldn't fall asleep. This happened for the first time in my life. I was so lucky that I had all this knowledge from watching my role models and I actually have a strong mindset. So this burnout period lasted for only a couple of days and I recovered. I was like, wait, this woman was right, bro. She said after 50 years, she finally realized she is what matters. She is the most important person in her life. I was stuck at pleasing different people all the time and I forgot about me. Then I had a conversation with my girl and I found out she was even worse in this. She was pleasing people even more than I am. So I had to sit her down and explain some things that I want to explain to you as well. Listen, I know you might heard that you are what matters, and I know it sounds cliche, but listen closely here. Maybe right now you're like me. Maybe you're trying 10 different business models and doing 10 different things in the same time. You're working on your school project and then a notification on your phone pops up. You forgot to clean the garage, like your mom told you to. So you start cleaning the garage, but then your friend calls and reminds you of the workout that you two were about to do. You go and do that, but then the garage isn't clean and the school project isn't done. You sit down to do that, but then your sister comes and says she needs help with something, and so on. This is just an example of what your day might look like. Things like this happen all the time. I literally sit down to do my marketing campaign for my business and then I remember the contract I needed to sign, so I go and do that. Then someone messages me wanting something, but my schedule is already full, so I try to fit him in. Then I go to hit my workout, but my mom calls and tells me to wash the car. Okay, I do that, and then I forgot to go to the bank for some money, so I do that too. When I finally sit down to edit my videos, I remember I haven't uploaded a video. So I do that, and then my girlfriend is like, "Are we going out tonight?" So it's basically a mess. You get the point. What you need to understand is that all these things produce stress. Your body isn't an unstoppable machine, it has some kind of limits too. If your schedule looks like mine, the time you'll burn out will come closer than you think. I'm not saying don't work hard. That's what we're supposed to do. But I'm gonna tell you something that will save yourself from burning out, and I told this my girlfriend too. You need to cut off useless things from your life. And no, I don't mean your video games or fapping. If you're watching this, you should already be aware of that. I'm hoping you're mature enough. I mean things that are considered working, but they don't contribute that much in your life. These are usually things that require lots of work for small return. This lots of the time can be even your 9 to 5 job. Listen, you need to sit down, take a piece of paper and start planning, my friend. You need to write down all the things that you do at this period. Let's say for me it's working with my clients, marketing my business, doing YouTube, working out, going to my patient's home and working on my other streams of income. For you this list will look totally different. So you need to look at this list and decide what of those things simply isn't worth the time and effort. Like I said, sometimes this will literally be your 9 to 5. Luckily, I'm not working a 9 to 5, rather I'm my own boss. But when I look at my list, for example, going to my patient's home isn't worth the effort and time. It's basically me carrying my work bed, then driving through traffic, then paying for parking tickets, and so on. I'm losing so much time and causing so much stress for myself that it's not worth the effort. I really need to stop this. Then I look at my YouTube channel and I see that I need to improve it and work more on that. Maybe one long video a week and 2 shorts every day isn't enough. I see my YouTube career long term and I feel like I'm not putting enough effort and time into it. Right now, for some reason, my attention goes to my biggest source of income, which is normal, but I need to change that. As you can see, my day is full of work and I don't have any time for stupid video games, drinking or even going out. So, if you play video games for more than 20 minutes a day, you really need to stop that. And I'm not like all these YouTubers who tell you fapping will kill you. Relax, bro, if you fap a couple of times per week, that's normal. I mean, you have needs too. Usually the people who tell you not to fap relapse a couple of times per day. It won't ruin your life until it becomes addiction and you spend a couple of hours a day doing that. So remember I said you need to cut off useless things. Well, these useless things might actually be doing something great. It can be going to the gym. Now I'm not saying don't go to the gym, bro. But if you spend more than 1.5 hours in the gym, that becomes useless too. Right now, when it comes to the gym, I'm in my less is more phase. Never working out more than 1 hour per day, because I got other things to do. Don't get me wrong, I work out every day and I care about my body. But I make sure I don't lose more than 1 hour per day doing that. Yeah, my six-pack is great, but every girl will choose a 6 cars over a six-pack. And also going to the gym isn't healthy like all these people say. I finished med school and I know these things. When it comes to health of your body, you need to do other types of training. What I'm trying to say here is learn how to manage your time and stress levels. If the thing you do brings you money, but it takes so much time and it's causing you so much stress, is the thing even worth it? You need to understand that at the end of the day, when you die, you'll have to leave all your possessions behind you. You can't take with you, bro. So remember, working hard is great, building a business is great, making money is great, but your health is the most important thing. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're sick, what will all of this mean to you? Don't be a people pleaser, be yourself pleaser. Now you might say, my 9 to 5 is causing me so much stress and it's taking me more than 8 hours per day, but if I don't work, I won't have money. This is the thing, bro. Like I said, I'm not working a 9 to 5 either, and I'm earning 5 times more than the average salary in my country. You need to learn a valuable skill that will bring you more money and more peace at the same time. This is why my next video will be a full guide on how to become financially free in 2024.